of Philinter Education Center. And as part of the upper management, it is vital that all employees must follow certain rules and standards in order to create a professional working environment for guests, clients, and students.
Now, as part of working standards, we would like to implement the Speak English Only policy protocol to our faculty and staff. This is a campaign to promote an English environment that is vital to our students learning this language.
Indeed, English is a beautiful language. That's why we ought to use it as if it's our mother tongue. So, to promote English in our school and for it to be effective, it should start from us.
Have you seen scenarios like this?
Yumi, you must speak English all the time, okay? So that you will learn how to use the language. Do you understand?
Okay, teacher. I will use English all the time.
I guess most of you teachers have said this to your student a million times. However, students see this very differently. Why? Because of this. Here's another scenario.
Hi, teacher.
Hi. Teacher, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm reading something. I'm tired of speaking English. You know what? I'm gonna teach you some Cebuano words.
Sure?
Now, that's pretty disappointing. I think it is vital to be able to speak English in the school premise as often as you can because it motivates others to speak it. It also gives you an English sense in school. It is a strong philosophy and it promotes a wholesome environment for all our students to learn in.
Sometimes I do believe that teachers have the tendency to speak the language inevitably, but to keep the bar high, I think that teaching yourself to speak it as often as you can may also benefit you in the long run. It creates a sense of maturity and professionalism which is imparted within ourselves as a teacher and as an employee, no matter where we are in the workplace.
Is SEOP? Well, SEOP stands for Speak English Only Policy. It is in our employee handbook which states that all employees, especially ESL teachers and administrative staff, must speak English at all times inside the school premise, and most especially with students.
What? Inside the school premise?
Yes, inside the school premise.
At all times?
Yes, at all times. This is not a way to create a Sparta-type environment, nor does it make our work strictly systematic. But it is a way to create an environment for everyone to have a conducive English environment. Another part of the SEOP is that it is prohibited to teach students Cebuano words or vernacular other than English. If caught, teachers are held liable for the offense.
I got that of chores, bitaw. What is this? I didn't speak the language. I just said bitaw.
Now for the set of rules to follow. Actually, there are no set of rules. There's just one simple rule. Since speaking the vernacular is informal, sometimes there's no grammar rule to it. A mere word is not tantamount to a violation. However, a phrase or a conversation other than English is considered a violation. So if you get the violation card, please return it to the office as soon as possible and have your name logged into the EOP log folder. All incurred violations will be accumulated and recorded for employee performance evaluation.
I know what you will be thinking about. Where do we speak our own dialect? Well, as the policy suggests, it is okay to speak our own dialect outside the school building, but to a minimum tone and in discreet. If you're outside the school gates, you can do whatever you like. But if you're with a student, I suggest that you use the English language as often as you can.
There you have it, and now everything is clear, and I hope everyone is clarified and enlightened with Philinter's English-only policy. This policy will definitely put Philinter at a high standard, which other ESL schools emulate, being a pioneer in providing quality English instruction to second language learners. Don't be afraid to speak English. In your cubicle, in the hallway, speak English at all times. After all, we are an English school. See you!
We do not intend to offend you. We only want that you teach us
how to speak English properly
in class
and outside the class.